Alabama Fred? You like it? Yeah. Well, we're gonna have a little more Alabama Fred. That's not it for Alabama Fred. Okay. Please welcome legendary musician and author of Sex, Money, Kiss, Gene Simmons. How you doing? You must be used to that, though.
Well,
right? That must happen a lot.
Not from a man.
Hi, Tom.
How you doing? You're not used to getting makeup on your clothes when you're hugging other guys in the band and stuff?
Oh, God. We knew each other from backstage. I was the guy that was responsible for that.
You actually did Glenn's makeup.
Yeah, we did Ace's makeup on him.
Paradise.
That's Ace Frehley.
Yeah.
I guess Ace Frehley, how's he going to feel about Glenn Humplick wearing his makeup?
Well, we own the makeup, you see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
he's fine. He's, I think, going to be doing a solo record. We're just going to be going out on tour. Kiss and Aerosmith this summer. Be there.
You guys probably have you toured with them before?
Actually, in 1973 or 1974, we did a few shows together, 3 or 4.
Right.
But that was the last time. But the bands get along great. People think somebody's going to step in the ring, bite somebody's ear off, but it's not going to be anything like that.
Right. How's that tour?
Honest. I'm serious.
But you must have had a lot of crazy stuff happened on tour with those guys and over the years, obviously. What's some crazy stuff that's going on?
Separately. You know, I'm sure those guys can speak for themselves, but the problem with getting up on stage and wearing more makeup and higher heels than your mommy has certain fringe benefits, perhaps. The guys think you're pretty cool, and sometimes the girls want to have your baby.
Right. Yeah, and you've actually had... Wow, there we go. Glenn, close your eyes. Close your eyes, Glenn. Do the thing. I heard you did something before the show. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. There we go. Okay.
I wanted to get her a job. Backstage, we were putting the makeup on, and I asked him to close his eyes, which I'm sure he's very comfortable doing.
Oh, yeah, and
I stuck out the front. Well, I didn't stick it in all the way.
I heard it was pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Well, we'll talk. We'll really get into it in a minute. We'll be back with Gene Simmons right after this break. Simmons, this is your book that your second book, Sex, Money, Kiss.
That's right.
What's this book about?
It's about sex, money, kiss. Actually, the original title of the book, to be serious for a second, was going to be Women Are From Mars, Men Have Penis.
Right. And you know, basically what you're saying in this book, though, you're basically saying in this book that there's pretty well nothing else to life other than sex and money.
Well, it depends on your point of view. What's good for the gander is not really good for the goose. I've never been married, but as a professional, I understand you've been through the gauntlet.
Yes, I have.
Yes. And you see, the only thing wrong with the design, or so the book goes into, is that women make 1 or 2 eggs, as far as I know. That's what I've been told by women. We make billions of sperm. Carl Sagan-like, billions and billions. And for the healthy ones among us, we make even billions more, 5 minutes to an hour after that.
Right.
And some women believe that every one of those sperm is only for her. You really believe that little girl over there, the one with the white, yes,
you like
the white
her a lot.
top.
You like her quite a lot.
Well, I don't see a guy around. I like all girls a lot.
I understand you like 4,700 girls. Is that correct? You've slept with 4,700 women. Is this?
Well, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep with all of them.
No.
I just...
Screwed them all.
Yeah.
But you actually keep like a... How do you know it's 4,700, first of all?
It's interesting you say that because the first book that I wrote, Kiss and Makeup, the publisher actually wanted to know. You know, they want to know the who, what, when, where, and how, and you have to back up statistics, and I figured I may as well count the photos. Because I'm a big fan, you see. Jillian Barber, she's in here. Kathy Griffin.
Okay, we don't have to get into that.
No, I mean,
we can talk to them when
seriously.
they get out here. But you know, so you have 4,700 Polaroids somewhere, and that's how you know how many. Because Glenn
They're in
has a
books.
similar technique. He has a photo book with like 75 women in it or something, right?
I wish.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but
I really think people take this stuff too seriously, and I don't want to piss off anybody, but the truth is, you know, we both share the planet, and women and men have to figure out how to live here together, and what's good for me is not necessarily good for you, as long as we're upfront about it. I mean, that's my public service message for today. Just realize that, yeah, just realize two things, all the women in the world. Number one, you can't have any of our money. We know you want to go and work for your own money because you're a modern 21st century woman. Feminism is alive and well. We know you don't want our money. Therefore, when we get divorced, you're not going to reach into our pockets. Number two...
No, I hear you. My wife took me for everything.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar.
I can't tell you the alimony payments I have to put up with is just, it's driving me into the...
Drew would never...
No, she didn't have to.
And number two, the biggest problem is that women should just get used to the fact that we also want... We do love you with all our hearts, with all our souls, but we also love your mommy and your sister, too.
Can I understand exactly, like, okay, so after you have... I just want to understand fully this Polaroid thing. Every time, do you always... do they
not
ever...
every time.
So they consent to the photo?
It's always consensual. I think you've got to respect a woman first and
You don't,
foremost.
like, sneak or
No,
hide?
no, that's disrespectful.
Hiding,
it's
you
full
know.
disclosure. See, I would do what wives wouldn't do. I would tell a girl beforehand what the rules of the land are. A wife will tell you nothing about how much it's going to cost you.
So do you have 4,700 photos, or...
4,676, 47.
And you don't show anyone the photos?
Oh, everybody. Anybody I've ever had a relationship with. Anybody I've ever had a relationship with. See, I believe in full disclosure. This stuff may come off as funny to a lot of people, but I believe in truth and justice and all that stuff before the fact.
But
I believe in showing everybody.
This is Shannon, right?
Shannon saw all the photos.
You've been with Shannon for...
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years!
So is that the key to a successful relationship, do you
No,
think?
I think the key is you've got to be able to make a conscious choice every single day. The idea with marriage, which is an institution that you have to be committed to, that sounds like a nut house, doesn't it? Is that you don't have any choice.
Committed.
Once you commit to something, tomorrow, if you change your mind, it's too late. And I believe that relationships and love and in anything should be a daily decision. If I want to stay together with Shannon one more day, it's going to be my decision and likewise for her. So 20 years it's been conscious, daily, weekly, yearly decisions of, gee, I love this stuff, I love you, I care about you, let's do it some more. But if at any time anybody wants to leave, the door's wide open. And I strongly urge all relationships to be like that. And the girls are saying, hell no.
Well, you obviously know what you're doing. You've been with her for 20 years. That's hard to do in this town.
And with your sister,
I couldn't even handle 5 months. Okay, so we have a clip of something here.
Yes,
from Melbourne. Is this
July 22nd, the KISS Symphony, a live force coming out on KISS Records, Sanctuary Music, and it's the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, all 70 pieces in full KISS makeup with KISS in full bombast at Melbourne Stadium, and this is a show of shows. You guys should have been there. It rocks.
Okay, you want to have a look at that? Should we have a look at that?
Yeah, let's look.
Okay, cool.
Here we go.
KISS in Melbourne.
I got to tell you, the big thrill was not only seeing a stadium full of people having the time of their life, but also seeing 70 pieces of some of the world's best musicians in back of us, the full Melbourne Symphony, in full KISS gear, playing, by the way, violins, some of which are hundreds of years old and cost millions of dollars, and they're playing our tunes.
Oh, they all had the makeup on? I didn't...
Yeah, it
cool.
was rocking.
Are you guys going to have the makeup on this tour with Aerosmith?
Sure, I'm going to dress up like Tom Green, but other than that, it's going to be full show, full bombast, KISS, full sets, Aerosmith full sets, and we're going to have a revolving stage, so you don't have to worry about time spent between the bands. So it's going to be rocking.
Well, that sounds cool. Okay, well, thanks a lot for coming on the show, Gene.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this with Jillian Barbery.